So today, now usually I don't like to cook, but I've got to use up ingredients from my fridge and freezer because I've only got 25 days approximately before I leave here, and I got to empty some stuff out. So today I am going to make fish chowder featuring cod fillets from Walmart. Very good price, 2 pounds of cod. What else am I gonna have? Onion, butter. I'm gonna do this first. So I got my large vintage pot. This is Revereware. Now worth $75 each, probably because of Martha Stewart, who knows. And so I'm going to melt, how much butter do I want in this? I'm gonna use half a stick only because, you know, I'm trying to keep my calories down, but you need some butter to make this right. And what I'm gonna do first is I think I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons in and brown that onion all chopped up. And then while that's sauteing, I'm gonna peel my potatoes and chop those up. And as soon as my onions are translucent, I'm gonna put my chopped little pieces, diced potatoes in, fresh potatoes. Because I have a bag of those I haven't gotten into yet, and I'm gonna. And yeah, and then all that happens is 2 packets, or if I had had a box, I like my boxed 32 ounces of chicken broth. I would have used that, but I don't have it. So let's use what we have, and I have this up in the cabinet. And I think I chose this because it has the least amount of crap in it. So, and I am trying to avoid seed oils and the like, trying to get body pain down, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what I've done once I've done it. Does that make sense? Sure, why not? It's a good thing I decided to use the whole onion because I lost some of it because it was starting to go bad. So yeah, what I usually do is I buy the big onions. I buy about 3 of them a week because it's actually less than the 3-pound bag. And I end up throwing onions away, and we don't want to do that. So we save maybe $1 and have more than enough onion. I usually only use a half of one of these big ones, sometimes only a quarter. So just one of those little things I do. On the road, not sure. Probably going to use dehydrated onion powder, garlic powder, just to make life easier. Yeah. Alrighty then. So I have 2 tablespoons of butter in here, a huge onion, and I think I had 5 potatoes. They weren't huge, so that's what I got going here. And I'm just gonna let that all meld together and, you know, give those potatoes a nice oniony flavor. Now, if I had some smoked paprika, I'd put that in here. If you have bacon or sausages, you could put that in there, give it that smoky, meaty, you know, that New Englandy savoir-faire. So, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to use the chicken broth because it gives the kind of flavor I like. Well, I mean, when I could taste it. Now it's just kind of like a habit that I do. And yeah, I've always used chicken broth in my chowders. Don't ask me why. Just something I do. Okay, so I'm going to go get myself a bottle of water, 2 cups. I'm going to pour that in there and cook the potatoes, and then the fish will go in after the potatoes are pretty much cooked. And the fish cooks about 10 minutes until done and starts to break apart. That's when you know it's done. And I'll put my last 2 tablespoons of butter in once I add heavy cream to this. And you get to see the whole thing. Whee! Ain't nothing gonna bring me down because I'm happy. I think I'm going to put a couple of bay leaves in here also. As you can see, it's not all the way filled up because the potatoes are going to cook down, and I want to add enough cream to it to make it nice and milky. So we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to add in a couple of these bad boys. Yeah, and that's going to give me my salt. So we're going to salt it in the bowl to be sure that, what do we want to be sure of? That it's not too salty, because I got to tell, and I add pepper to the bowl, not into the whole thing, because I don't. Stir her up. Like so. Grab a couple of bay leaves, because that's just kind of like something else I do. I dried these. These were fresh from my local market, and I put them in my toaster oven on low. Yeah. So they're in there, and now we're just going to let this cook at a 3 till the potatoes, maybe I'll put it up to a 4. And yeah, the hell is this? Oh, the bay leaf. Thought it was a cockroach leg. Okay, no need. Okay, so the potatoes are giving now to the, you know, like that. So now I'm going to throw the fish in. It's 3 pieces of cod. Whoa. I think, I like mine kind of thick, so I'm not going to add any more water. As you can see, it's pretty darn thick. But I'm going to be adding cream to this. And a little more butter once the cod is cooked. Okay, that's where it's at. The fish is broken up pretty good. Not, you know, fantastic, but now I'm going to take some whipping cream. You can use heavy cream, you can use whole milk, whatever you like. And I'm going to pour that in and stir till I get it the milky consistency I want. Now, I don't want to make it too fattening, you know what I'm talking about? And I don't even know if I'm going to add the other butter to it, because there's a nice layer of butter on top. I think I'm going to quit right there. I'm going to put it on 2 and just, no, I think I'll put it on low and just let it simmer a while for the flavors to all come together and be delicious. And that's pretty much it, guys. Nice and milky, creamy. You don't need a lot of cream. And there you have it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.